On an emotional day for Arsenal fans where goodbyes were said to a fan's favourite, Arsenal dropped their very own dagger, announcing the official arrival of Riccardo Calafiori, as well as giving your boy exclusive access to his first ever training session. Let's just say we've got a lot to break down. So today we'll discuss how exactly Calafiori takes Arsenal to the next level, as well as all of what we learned against Manchester United. We'll reveal the details behind Arsenal's record departure, and find out who could be our mystery German signing. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is Baz14, welcome back to your boy's channel, and a massive shout out to all 200,000 of you. That is right, a new milestone has been officially achieved. The road to 200k is over, and all I can say to you guys is a gargantuan thank you. But as one dream gets achieved, it's time to dream even bigger. The road to 300k has arrived, so as per, smash a like on the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you are new. As Mikel would say, we want more and we're gonna get that. But starting off with Arsenal's newest arrival. After weeks and weeks of speculation and a fierce battle against Chelsea and Juventus, Arsenal's first arrival of 2024 has arrived, as Arsenal announced Benvenuto Riccardo Calafiori in a video of his meeting his teammates for the very first time. The number he's gonna wear is 33. And here he was alongside gaffer Mikel Arteta, with a simple question of, is this real? Mikel saying it's very much so. For an Italian player to have a chance to stay in Italy but to choose England instead is a very massive deal. As Calafiori says, I spoke with the coach and Edu for almost 2 months and they tried to convince me, but I was already really convinced to come here because it's the best project that I can have. There were other clubs interested, but I don't really care anymore. The key part there is the 2 months. As impressive as he was in Euro 2024, Arsenal have been speaking to him even before that, identifying him as a key target in the window. As Calafiori says himself, he came to watch Arsenal in January. Let's just say this guy's got a story, where at 16 years of age he suffered an injury that was so bad that doctors feared he may never walk normally again. He may have the look of an old school Italian defender, but his approach is very much modern. As Mikel Arteta says, Calafiori is a big personality and character, with specific skills which will make us stronger as we push for major trophies. His progression development in the past year has been really impressive. To have been given access to his first ever training session, one thing stood out straight away. The fact that he's so fluent in English, confidently talking to the media with no fear whatsoever, discussing all the details behind his move, how excited he is to be an Arsenal player. The other thing that stood out was his size. An absolute unit in person, with Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel and Calafiori all being over 6 foot. Mikel Arteta has assembled a back four of giants. That wasn't even the best part about the training session, with your boy being behind the scenes. After the session, walked past me was Alexander Zinchenko. Coming over to your boy and saying hello is one thing, but then asking me what was the 5 things we learned. For an Arsenal player to watch your boy and give him that interaction was crazy. But what that shows is these players are in tune. They watch as fans and they care about what we say. Likewise as Riccardo Calafiori, saying he can't wait to play at the Emirates Stadium. In Euro 2024, no Italian player made more chances, had more interceptions, or won more aerial duels than Riccardo Calafiori. What that shows there and there is an all-rounder. Not just a defensive machine that was first in the Serie A last year for interceptions and aerial duels won, but also offensive ability, registering 5 assists in the Serie A last season, the highest out of any centre-back in Europe's top 5 leagues. One of the standout features Calafiori offers Arsenal is elite carrying out of the back, completing 100% of his dribbles in Euro 2024 and 65% in the Serie A last season, a rate higher than Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. When asked about comparisons, as Calafiori says, John Stones is my reference, his style of play is closest to mine. It's not off the cuff when I go into midfield, it's following the guidelines of the coach. Arsenal may already have a profile like Jakub Kiwior, but the reason why they're signing Calafiori comes down to authority. Just like John Stones, he has a lot of personality on the ball, the confidence to pick you up and go and make things happen, burst through opposition presses and structures. In terms of ball progression and duel winning, Calafiori ranks as one of the highest fullbacks in all of Europe. The key part is the best of both worlds. Not only is Calafiori an excellent defender in wide spaces, but he shares on-the-ball similarities to Alexander Zinchenko. Aggressive in his play and always trying to make things happen. Mikel Arteta may have just found his final defensive infinity stone, with this now being our defensive options. 8 defenders of high quality, different profiles for different game states, and all players under the age of 27. For a defence that only conceded 29 goals last year and had the most clean sheets, had 4 of their back 5 in the Premier League team of the season, left back was the only area left of uncertainty. Riccardo Calafiori offers Arsenal a level raiser. Moving on to Arsenal's pre-season developments. As exciting as it is to be in Philadelphia, just a few days ago we were in LA, where Arsenal of course had a game against Manchester United where they won 2-1. Again, crazy to be there, be behind the scenes, meet the players after the game and even ask Mikel Arteta a question. But what was just as crazy was the stadium itself. My second time at the SoFi Stadium and I can guaranteed say, it's the best stadium I've ever been at. The Arsenal lineup was once again strong. Starts for Odegaard, Trossard and Jesus, but more intriguingly Ethan Nwaneri. A show of faith from Mikel Arteta to start him against a Premier League opposition, repaid by a 7.3 SofaScore rating. In 45 minutes, 17 passes completed and 1 key pass. 3 out of 3 ground balls and 1 dribble, and 1 fantastic assist. When you look at the current young stars around the world, Lamine Yamal, Zaire Emery, young players are more technical than ever before. Seeing Nwaneri thrive next to Odegaard, he actually offers Arsenal a profile that we don't really have. A comfortable in-between-the-line ball carrier, able to play on the left and right hand side of midfield, potentially saving Arsenal up to £50 million. Another youngster that we need to talk about is Salah Adine. A silky performance in the second half where Arsenal fans were once again surprisingly impressed. This guy has caught many Arsenal fans off guard. A 20-year-old youngster that we signed back in 2020 that suffered major injuries in his early part of his career, but now with only 1 year left of his contract is starting to show promise. In this game, what surprised me was not just his technical quality, but how aggressive he was off the ball. A massive key for Mikel Arteta. But we've also got to talk about the player of the match, Gabriel Martinelli. Back at Arsenal, arriving late after Copa America and thriving straight away. This cameo was vintage Gabriel Martinelli. Explosive and direct, bursting past his fullback, scoring a goal that threw back to 22-23. As Mikel Arteta says, after one training session he comes into place at that level. That means he's not coming here to get prepared, he's come prepared to show how prepared he is. And that is a very different approach. There's been a lot of talk of us signing a brand new left winger that Martinelli would be aware of. This cameo was a reminder to show Arsenal fans the quality still there. With the arrival of Calafiori and a consistent partner behind him, a Martinelli remontada could be loading. But for your boy itself, after the game I was given a fantastic opportunity. A chance to go and question Mikel Arteta, and here's what I had to say. Hi Mikel, great to see Kai out again today. Playing in midfield. Do you think next year is it a striking role or midfield role for him? How do you see him evolving?
Today we're playing there because obviously we are really short in numbers in midfield at the moment, and we have to maintain a competitive team, and we decided to play in there.
In the King, it's only a temporary solution. A return to centre forward is more than likely. But in terms of Arsenal and what they have next, it's a game in Philadelphia against Liverpool. Your boy of course is going to be there. But what about the likes of Saka, Rice and Saliba? Well, as Mikel Arteta confirmed to Isan Khan, Saka, Rice, Raya and Ramsdale are set to return to training this weekend. But the real breaking news was something else, regarding the future of the absent Emile Smith-Rowe. Not a part of the Arsenal team that's flown to Philadelphia, Fabrizio Romano then provided the dagger. Emile Smith-Rowe to Fulham, here we go. Arsenal accept the £34 million package offered, a club record signing for Fulham as ESR will travel for medical tests and sign the contract. It's a £27 million fixed fee with £7 million in add-ons, which as Sam Dean says, will be a joint club record sale. Cue the emotion from Arsenal fan base and the throwbacks. A Hell boy that promised the world, changed Mikel Arteta's entire future in December 2020, is now officially on his way out. As Fabrizio confirmed, Smith-Rowe has already left the Arsenal camp to travel for the medical and sign his contract at Fulham. Marco Silva was key to convince ESR after many clubs wanted him. He won't get an Arsenal Premier League medal when he won't be a part of our final team, but his role in changing Arsenal's fortunes won't be forgotten. Throw back to December 2020, Arsenal fighting in 16th. Mikel Arteta's job was more than in danger. Defeat after defeat and even talk of relegation. Then came that Smith-Rowe masterclass. Dominating N'Golo Kante as Arsenal won 3-1. One of Mikel Arteta's most important wins ever. Emile deserves a gargantuan thank you. The Saka and Smith-Rowe era is coming to an end, and the question then becomes about the future. The Arsenal number 10 is about to become officially available, so who exactly is going to take it? Moving on to the other Arsenal news today. Starting off with the pursuit of Mikel Moreno. An Arsenal target wanted by the likes of Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, but as confirmed by Matteo Moretto, Arsenal are leading the race to sign Mikel Moreno. The real update comes from Fabrizio Romano, saying Arsenal are prepared to advance and talks with Mikel Moreno's camp next week after positive contacts. He is not the only name on the list, but he's well positioned. Price tag requested by Real Sociedad will be key. Arteta appreciates him, and as soon as ESR leaves, Arsenal can then proceed. It's not a blockbuster signing in terms of profiles or in terms of price tag, but it is something that Arsenal need. Stability on the left-hand side that has not been there since Jack has gone. A player able to connect our left-hand side and crush the box. All aspects Mikel Moreno thrives at. When you watch him play, the surprise thing is how graceful he is. Comfortable at receiving the ball and playing under pressure. The real feeling in the Arsenal fan base though is about a forward. With Calafiori in and maybe Moreno, how are Arsenal going to improve the front line? Is it going to be via a mystery German? A report that has been going around the Arsenal fan base all summer. Reportedly, Arsenal have made moves for a German player behind the scenes, which no one knew who it was until potentially this report here. With teams and ticks revealing, I believe Leroy Sané was and is the mystery German player, but the other day I got an update that the deal was off because Bayern couldn't secure their targets. That's a bit weird because they have signed Michael Olise, another right winger that can play inside his position. According to Florian Plettenberg, Arsenal are monitoring Leroy Sané's situation. However, the player's focus is on buying. The current belief is that Sané will stay and extend his contract. Sané or not, the real question that Arsenal fans are asking is, are we going to sign that blockbuster player? That Declan Rice type sign who can take us over the line? A huge investment and massive statement. Mikel Arteta was asked if a special player came on the market, would Arsenal be able to go to that level again this summer? He says we don't expect to do anything like that at the moment. That is the reality. To many fans that will be a dagger, but at the same time you have to look at our approach. This one has been all about opportunities, players that are actually available, then going and making our move. We're nowhere near the end of the window, and as we've seen in the past, the later you get in the summer, there's always potential opportunities. But potential moves for Eddie Nketiah and Reece Nelson, for me, a forward is most certainly coming in. And according to Graham Bailey, Arsenal scouts were in attendance to check on Victor Gyökeres in action against Atletico Bilbao on Saturday. Gyökeres has an £84 million release clause, but there is now a belief that Sporting Lisbon could now accept the deal nearer the £60 million. But that is the video there and there, so if you have enjoyed, smash a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. Road to 300k begins now. If you want to follow your boy on all other social media, then the links are down below in the description. But that was the latest episode of the Transfers FC live from Philadelphia ahead of a massive game against Liverpool, which your boy is going to be at, and if I'm lucky, I may even ask Mikel Arteta a question, but for now all I can say is a gargantuan thank you for 200k. I will see you guys very soon, take care, and good night.